And getting some more breaking news on the international front, what we are learning is that former ally of outgoing Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and NDP leader Jagmeet Singh has issued a big warning to US President-elect Donald Trump over his plans to make Canada the 51st state of the United States. In a video posted on X, he said that Canada is not for sale, even threatening tariffs against the United States. Listen in.
I have a message for Donald Trump. Our country's not for sale. Not now, not ever. I lived across this country and I can tell you, Canadians are a proud people. We're proud of our country and we're ready to fight like hell to defend it. Right now, with the forest fires ravaging homes, Canadian firefighters showed up. That's who we are. We show up and support our neighbors. But if Donald Trump if you think you can pick a fight with us, there'll be a price to pay. I've committed that if Donald Trump imposes tariffs on us, we should respond with retaliatory tariffs in kind. I think that anyone running as Prime Minister should do the same.
And I'm joined by my colleague Akanksha Swaroop on the broadcast. So Akanksha, after the exit of Justin Trudeau from the political scene, is it more politically viable for the parties that are currently vying for power in Canada to take such a line against Donald Trump?
All right. It's important to highlight that it is not just Jagmeet Singh's NDP, but the overall Liberals who are contemplating on a retaliatory tariff plan, something that is also being opposed by the Conservatives, whether it is the United Conservative Party or the Conservative Party of Canada, which is Pierre Poilievre's party. Now, just after that fiery video message that was sent out by Jagmeet Singh, it's important to highlight that he sent out another image of one of the Conservative leaders, which is Danielle Smith, who happens to be the Alberta Premier. She's socializing with Donald Trump at his Mar-a-Lago meeting of sorts, where all of these Trump supporters who are known to be MAGA groupies in Canada have hobnobbed with Donald Trump. They support his views that there should be an economic union of sorts between the United States and Canada. And so Jagmeet Singh, in fact, slammed this meeting. He slammed the Alberta Premier as well. And now remember, the Alberta Premier, Danielle Smith, is very vocal about how it is important for the US and Canada to also continue with their energy ties, because Alberta is one region which happens to be exporting energy to the United States, and which is what she's saying, that, you know, we are also supporting millions of US jobs in the process. So there is a divide when you talk about retaliatory tariffs. So the Conservatives are very much against Canada going ahead with these retaliatory tariffs, which the Liberals, whether it is the NDP or Justin Trudeau's party, are pushing for. They're saying that there has to be an end to Donald Trump's threats. Canada is being a very good neighbor. We are also helping the United States to extinguish the LA fire. But will they, in fact, be able to gain out of these retaliatory tariffs is something we'll have to wait and watch. This is what the Conservatives are warning the Liberals against proposing such a plan, because we've already seen how it also hurts the economy. Look at where China is. China is also feeling and bearing the brunt of retaliatory tariffs. In the previous Trump presidency, Beijing and Washington were very much in a tariff war. And so Canada doesn't want to go down that rabbit hole, which is what they are trying to avoid. And we'll have to see how Canada, in fact, walks that tricky diplomatic tightrope, because they are right now in a very tricky situation, Ayushman.
Right, but Akanksha, would you say that these parties, after Justin Trudeau's exit, are trying to test the water, seeing what political narrative sways the voter, given the fact that Justin Trudeau has this unceremonious exit from the political stage?
Oh, they absolutely are trying to test the waters, Ayushman, because in the latest tweet that's been sent out by Jagmeet Singh, you can see Kevin O'Leary, who is a celebrity investor. He happens to be a Shark Tank host as well, along with Danielle Smith, who is one of the Conservative leaders, as I highlighted, an Alberta Premier as well. They are already hobnobbing with Donald Trump. So you can clearly see that dichotomy, that bipartisan divide within Canada's House of Commons. You you have the Conservatives who've already started making those overtures, and for all you know, they may in fact give to an extent or may give Donald Trump what he's looking for. They may perhaps bend forward as well, which is something that the Liberals are totally against. The other thing is that whether it is Donald Trump or the Conservatives, their policies on environment are not as friendly as Justin Trudeau's Liberal parties were. Look at the Alberta Premier who's been hobnobbing with Donald Trump right now. She may also be part of Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony on 20th, as she's already confirmed. She's somebody who believes that the United States, in fact, the West, stands to benefit out of the energy provisions that Alberta is rich with. It's an oil-rich region, and they don't believe in the kind of environment policies that the Liberals are preaching. So you see, they're bit by bit, there are points. There is a bone of contention between the Conservatives and the Liberals as far as Donald Trump's policies are concerned. So Donald Trump will certainly ensure that the Conservatives are there to sort of strike a better deal. The North Atlantic Treaty Agreement is also more viable with Conservatives in the picture. And the U.S. certainly will be hoping for a Conservative return this time when Ottawa heads into election.
Absolutely. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Thank you, Akanksha, for joining us on the broadcast and decoding the dynamics from